Hello, guys. Welcome to my channel. Today, I want to give you some advice on how you can downsize in order to boost your income so you can comfortably retire in the Philippines. Because of its stunning beaches, pleasant environment, affordable cost of living, and welcoming populace, the Philippines is a popular destination for retirees. That's why I initially came to the Philippines. However, achieving that goal usually necessitates careful planning, especially for individuals who still reside in expensive countries such as the United States, Europe, and so on and so forth. One of the best ways to increase your retirement savings is to downsize domestically or at home. This method necessitates adjusting emotionally, managing finances, and coping with possessions in addition to lowering living space. Understanding the advantages of downsizing is essential before making any decisions. The cost of living in Western countries like the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, and Australia is frequently significantly greater than in the Philippines. Your monthly and long term savings can be greatly increased by reducing expenses on household expenses. Smaller homes and fewer possessions mean fewer things to manage and more freedom to travel or relocate. Decluttering is the first step in downsizing. This is not only emotionally freeing, but it also assists you in determining what you actually need. Make an effort to hold on to things that make your life more enjoyable or valuable. Get rid of unnecessary clutter, sort through each area, label in bins, keep, donate, or sell, and trash. Sell pricey appliances, cars, and furniture that won't be practical or needed abroad. To increase sales, use Craigslist, Kijiji, or neighborhood consignment shops. In order to preserve a lean lifestyle and prevent clutter, refrain from buying new, needless stuff when reducing. Some things might be sentimental. A few treasured possessions should be kept, but consider their use in your new life. Transform paper records, images, and souvenirs into digital files. This reduces the amount of physical storage and guarantees that crucial documents are readily available. The next important step after deciding to downsize is to get your house ready for sale in order to increase its appeal and selling price. If you have an apartment, this doesn't really apply to you, but the step after this does. This step of the journey is frequently the most emotionally and physically taxing. Examine each room, closet, and storage area. Determine what you can sell, donate, or throw away. What you truly need and use, and what has sentimental worth that you wish to bring with you, along with the expense of shipping. Consider honestly what you will actually need for your new life in the Philippines. You won't require bulky winter apparel or snow shovels, so take into account the temperature and lifestyle variations. If you are in an apartment and you want to downsize before relocating to the Philippines, you might consider moving in with a family member into one of the rooms or shared an apartment with someone so you can accumulate more money before you making a move. So this next part is for like people that has house. So as you know, potential buyers can be greatly impacted by a home that is well staged and organized. Just make sure you thoroughly clean it, fix any small problems, loose doorknobs, leaking faucets, and think about applying a new coat of neutral paint. Organize the furnishings to make the space feel roomy and welcoming. To help your purchasers see themselves living there, simplify the room by getting rid of too many personal photos and belongings. Assemble the title deeds, property tax records, and any appliance or system warranties that are relevant to your property. The selling process can be streamlined by having these easily accessible. While living overseas, renting your house might be a reliable source of income, but there are obligations involved. Determine the ideal moment to sell or rent by analyzing the real estate market. Consider moving to a smaller or less expensive house back home if you are not ready to move to the Philippines right away. Another option is to purchase an RV and locate a reasonably priced park that you may rent for the duration of your stay. You can sell the RV before relocating. Additionally, the RV also gives you the ability to move around. To avoid constantly moving the RV, you could instead get a bicycle and ride it to the shop or anywhere you want to go. You may increase your savings by turning unwanted or unneeded things into cash. An efficient method for getting rid of a lot of stuff is by selling some of your most expensive items on Craigslist, Facebook, eBay, and other such websites. Use specialized resellers to consign collectibles, gadgets, and designer apparel. You save more when you spend less. Review your monthly expenses and spend in patterns. Terminate any subscriptions that are not needed or utilized. Reduce your interest in monthly expenses. Reduce the amount of money you spend on eating out. If you can depend on buses or trains, consider selling your car. To set a reasonable savings goal, be aware of the cost of living in the Philippines. Depending on location and lifestyle, an expat's average monthly expenses can range from $800 to $2,000. It's typical to pay out of cash or have private insurance. Make a budget that reflects this. Take into account the costs associated with retirement visas such as Special Residence Retirees Visa, SRRV. The cost of living is higher in urban places like Manila and Cebu than in rural ones. For tourist visa, you will be paying somewhere in the range of almost 2,000 pesos every 2 months for a tourist visa. The prices could go up as the years go by. Things could change. So keep that in mind. Once you have sold your house or minimized your apartment to increase your savings for some time, you can now concentrate on the logistics of moving to the Philippines. Examine the Philippines visa requirements for extended visas or retirement visas. For qualified foreign nationals, the Special Resident Retirees Visa (SRRV) is a common choice. Recognize the application procedure, necessary paperwork, and related costs. Apply for a visa as soon as possible before the date you want to depart. Start looking for lodging in the Philippines in the area of your choice. Before considering purchasing real estate, look into options like renting a home or apartment to obtain a sense of the neighborhood. Local real estate brokers and internet real estate portals might be useful sources. Choose the personal items you wish to bring with you. Get estimates from overseas shipping firms and learn about Philippine customs laws, prices, and schedules. When choosing what to carry, take into account the weather and your new way of life. Examine your alternatives to a health insurance and learn more about the Philippine healthcare system. Recognize the quality and accessibility of medical services in the area of your choice. Think about foreign health insurance policies that cover the Philippines. Relocating to the Philippines and downsizing your house in your home country is an immense undertaking that needs careful preparation, hard work, and optimism. But it is necessary if you want to save as much money as possible before the move. This money will help you pay for 4 to 6 months of living expenses while you get yourself situated. You may maximize your savings and successfully negotiate the challenges of international migration by methodically addressing every stage from making your first decision to adjusting to your new life. In your golden years, it enables you to reduce excess, accumulate money, and concentrate on the things that really count. All right, guys, that is all for today's show. If you have any questions or comments, please comment down below. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a good day.